You walk out of a cave that you've been sleeping in for years and years, 100 years to be precise. You walk out onto this beautiful plateau. You run up to a cliff, and the screen pans out, looking around this beautiful, massive world. Skies blue with clouds so white and perfect. Trees everywhere. Serenity covering everything as far as the eye can see. Giant beasts are walking and flying all around. A little campsite with an old man just sitting, sleeping. Lighting is beautiful, the sun right overhead. And then you do whatever you want. That's the beauty of the game. My name is Luke, and I am 12 years old. My favorite video game of all time is probably The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword for the Nintendo Wii. I like the sense of adventure. Probably what draws people to video games is just entertainment and being able to kind of escape this world into one that's just usually funny or really cool. But yeah. My favorite kind of game is probably a role-playing game or RPG. The way I view it, they're just like the same thing that draws anybody to a TV show, but probably better, at least in my opinion, since you're the one controlling the character. You're the one who's, there. I have received messages that I can do anything. I think that everybody says, you can do it, you can do anything, just try. And I think that is complete BS. Humans have really screwed up the planet and society and a lot of stuff like that. I think that there are a lot of divides in our country. Wars, just in general, the basic concept of war is awful. I think that creating a new society is very cool, but I feel like when people think about it, it's definitely a little bit fairly romanticized in their heads. It's also kind of not possible. It is possible, but it'd take a literal, massive movement to create a brand new society. If I could live in a virtual world where I could eliminate pain, sadness, all that kind of stuff, I absolutely would. Not only because I could recreate myself, but because I could do things that aren't possible in this world. It's hard to pick which kind of world I would like to live in, because assuming you are the player, you'd also feel their pain. You die a lot in a lot of RPG games. That would hurt. I don't know if I'd be missing out on anything in the real world, probably just because everybody else in the society would be in this virtual world. It's just changing up the norms, basically. If you're saying oh yeah, I'd love to go into a video game world, it wouldn't be a video game world anymore. It would be the real world, to you anyways.